Made one mistake today. That's not bringing a backpack with me. Didn't bring any water, and I'm carrying my drone. Oh, it smells so good in here. It smells almost got a bit of a spiciness to it. As you can see, completely surrounded by nature. Just trees and bushes. So I've actually come to Ladybower Reservoir. There's been reports of it being pretty low, and for anybody that doesn't know, to create this reservoir they had to flood a very small village called Derwent, and there's another village, I forget the name of that one, Ashop or something like this. This village now remains underwater when the reservoir is full. When the reservoir is low, such as now, this little village once again becomes accessible, and that's what I'm going to go find today. There is actually a no drone flying rule in this vicinity near the dam, just through the trees there, just there is a dam. Let me see if this thing gives me any idea. Trees, mammals, birds, fungi. I'm gonna walk this way. Sycamore was introduced to the UK in around 1500s. They are attractive to amphibians, which leave behind a sticky honeydew when they feed. I don't know if this is going to be the right way. I really need to check the map, I think, before I go any further. It actually looks like if I head on through this woodland, it'll bring me out on the other side of the reservoir. So let's see what happens. I bet it'd be ace to walk through here at night. It's really early in the morning too. I think it's around about 8:30 in the morning, so it's very quiet still. Can you hear that? That's a beautiful sound. Wish I knew what bird that was. What a beautiful sound. A random climbing frame. Oh, I could sleep on this for the night. There we go. Bed for the night. You could literally camp up on here if it was warm enough at night. Or put like a tarp over it and sleep underneath it. It's like a frame for you. Okay, so yeah, it's literally what I was actually using it for. Sit back and observe the sights and sounds of our wonderful trees. So that's literally to lie on and look at the trees. That's pretty cool. Just seeing a giant mole. Giant mole. Hey moley. Amazing. Amazing. I'm spotting a few little bird houses in some of these trees. There's another one over there. I would love my back garden to look like this. Maybe not nettles, maybe ferns instead, but you see these trees poking up and then all these tall trees and then a little lake. Oh, it'd be fantastic. A badger. You see the badger? It's a badger. Tree train. It is pretty dry down there. I'm not sure if this is still the right way. Okay, I think that's taking us to the car park. Oh, I can hear a boat or something actually. It's probably a car. It's probably a car. Right, I think this is going to take us on a complete circle. I have noticed a little pathway straight up through there. So I'm going to go that way. Hearing some creepy noises, I'm not going to lie. Hope this leads somewhere. Okay, I came up just from the road there, but halfway down there is the forest I was just walking through, and as I got to this sign, it's telling me Lost Villages Trail is that way and that way. So I'm going to follow this way. I'm going to go up here. So it's currently the first Thursday after the last bank holiday in the UK in August. I wanted to get down to that bridge down there. It looked like there was something along there. Maybe we can come back along that way. So it's Thursday after the last bank holiday, and it's supposed to be raining all day. So far it's been pretty warm. You can't trust the weather. It tells us it's going to be raining and it's sunny. A part of me thinks I should have walked along that grassy embankment that I could see when I was down in the forest, because that was back down there and coming out along here. I'm pretty high up here compared to the reservoir, or where the reservoir should be. I'm just going to walk along here and we'll see what happens. Can you see these squares? I'm sure that's normally underwater, you know. I'm sure it is. I've just spotted these, look like they're the entrance to, I think the entrance to the old hall. I think it was called Derwent Hall. Now these are big gateposts. You wouldn't get these in just any old house, if you know what I mean. And this village was submerged in the 40s. So I'm wondering if these are the gateposts for Derwent Hall. And there's this wall here, look. And it's overlooking, oh, there's some brickwork down there as well. Maybe this could be it. Maybe this could be it, guys. There's a bridge down there. I'm wondering if this is always underwater normally, or if this is normally a pathway. It's hard to say without coming here in, say, winter time, but definitely an old pathway down there to that bridge. Okay. Beneath this water lies Derwent Village, once the busy hub of the valley and an essential river crossing from Sheffield to Manchester. In the 1940s, the valley filled with water. The 10 households of the village said goodbye to their homes and moved to newly built Yorkshire Bridge 2 miles away. Remains of the village reminds of the sacrifice the residents had to make to provide water for the East Midlands and Sheffield. In very dry years, the ruins of Derwent Village emerged from beneath the waters of Ladybower. There we go. No swimming or paddling. Soft mud. Oh wow. So, yeah, this is it, guys. We found it. We found it. So, was this a house? Some sort of concrete floor? Or was this something more industrial? I don't know. Oh, it'd be great to bring a metal detector here. Dangerous soft mud. It's pretty dry, I think. Let's go have a look down this bridge. This tree, look. This tree would normally be sitting underwater. You don't want to catch your kayak on that, do you? Oh yeah, it's completely rotten, that. Packhorse Bridge. Here's some more ruin, look. Some more brick ruin. I mean, anything that's ever been left here for these years, I should imagine has been found by now. Any souvenirs or just amazing artifacts, interesting things. I should imagine every time this lake dries up, people come, and I imagine everything's been found now. But yeah, that's really awesome to see. It's not very often we get the chance to do this. It's not very often at all. Here's another ruin. Just Standing on these stones that have not been properly stood on for so long. Wow, them tree stumps. And look at this big chunk of iron. Amazing. These trees are definitely dead. I bet they're just happy to see some sunlight again. Wow. I assume they would have just been chopped down. I suppose they could have fallen down. The mud is getting soft here. Amazing. Absolutely fantastic. Oh God, a frog. Little tiny froggy. Hey Froggo. You're a little guy, aren't you? Hey. Is this your little home, man? Is this your home? If I do tread on any frogs, it will ruin my day. If I knew that I'd trodden on any sort of insect and harmed it, I'd go home pretty upset. It's just what I'm like. I wonder if these are the church remains, because the brick looks very church-like. And it's, I'd say, a good size for a church there. The outskirts coming along here, along there, and then maybe back there again. You got to remember, there's only 10 houses in this village, and the next village would have had its own church still. So I wonder if this is the site of the old church. Somebody's going to comment on the video and say, no, the church was such and such a place away. But I'm just really guessing here, I don't know. I think it's pretty amazing that we can see all this. I want to come and kayak on here when I can. Again, look at this tree. It's amazing. And there's another one, another tree stump. It looks like people have been walking along here the last few days. You see there's boot marks. There's also a lot of dog paws, bicycle tracks. I think, like me, people just take advantage of these situations, because last time this was this low was 2018. It's not been this low for a very long time. As soon as I found out, that's why I decided that I'm definitely coming here, because you know, just don't get the chance. And to me, this is very interesting. I just wanted to point out, just behind me over there, if you can see that, that is the old pump house. That is still completely intact building. I think it's one of the only completely intact buildings still. Don't know why that's still standing. If I'd have come here yesterday, the water was actually a lot lower. I've just seen a photo online, and that building yesterday, you could actually walk inside it. So there is a big entrance and you can go down inside. It is an old pump house, so it's just a stone building. But kayaking on here when the water's higher, knowing that's just below you, that's pretty insane. To walk over there right now and get inside it would be amazing. Just spotted that as well in the tree line. I'm not sure what it is. Apologies for the grainy picture, I am really zoomed in here. To know that we're standing basically on the ruins of a former village, I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. There's a grid. Found a grid. It's very rusty. I'm gonna just go up into the woods and check up here, because mansion, the manor, Derwent Manor. Usually you'd expect that to be up on top of the hill. Some sort of dominance assertion. And I saw them gateposts which were on the other side of this woodland earlier. I do think that could be it. Who knows? I reckon in that tree line there, I reckon it comes up to there. It does look like people come up here though often. I saw a little barbecue, man-made barbecue outside, and there's a vodka bottle or something there. People are stacking stones here. I wonder if there's any graves. What do you reckon? So the plan is I'm going to walk back around the water there, and then over that other side there's some posts. I'm going to go see what they are. Just noticed this. Looks like boundaries of people's gardens. I mean, there's a road coming here and along there. That takes you down to the bridge. And then there's this opening here, but keep in mind this would have been very small cars back in the day, maybe horses only. 1940s cars. Some were big, but not in villages like this, I imagine. There's a little opening there. I'm not sure if that was another road. And then there's this boundary here. Goes around into a bit of a circle and back around again, and then up. I'm gonna take a walk along there now. Could this have been a part of a well? Some sort of well, I don't know. We're walking on history here, guys. We're walking through history. This is like some sort of pathway. Where does it lead to? That's the question. There's a wall there, this opening, and there's a building there, part of an old building. I wonder what building this used to be. It's got to have been something. It's big as well. Big building, a lot of brick. Smells so good over here. Don't know what it is, but something smells amazing. Oh God, what's this here as well? This little tiny round building. Oh God, there's some part of a building there as well. Oh, that's so interesting. This place just gets better and better. The more you look, the more you see. Trying to look if there's any company name on these. Don't think there is. Could this have been the manor? Who knows? Overlooking what would have been valleys. There's a wall there. That wall starts and appears. Or could that be a road down to the pump house? Who knows? I bet there's so much more under here, guys, when the water's lower. What could this have been? Could this have been the church? I know I mentioned a building back over there, but look at the shape of this window here. Assuming that is a window. Either a big mansion or a big church. It'd be great to see a stonemason's mark on some of these. Imagine that. Oh yeah, here's the main entrance. Look. Oh, there's a stonemason's mark. No way. Oh, guys. Now this is fantastic here. Let's take that away. Let's get back in the sunlight. Check that. Wow. So we've got a line down, a line across, these two lines out, and I think there's something there as well. Yeah. That could just be a blemish. Definitely that, and that. That's insane. Or does it go further? Oh, I'm not sure. But yes, that is what we call a stonemason's mark. So each stonemason back in the day would have had their own, it's like a signature that would remain on the building. The building will remain for obviously as long as it stands. That is a sign of who built the building, who was either the stonemason or the lead stonemason, and he would have been the one who carved all the stone out and shaped it all. So that is a very, very important piece of history here. So that's the most interesting thing I've seen so far. I think there's some more markings on that piece down there, so let's go check that out. Okay, somebody's carved in, it's not a stonemason's mark, but somebody's carved in their initials, MJD 1975. That's pretty decent, yeah. MJD. This is ATLEY. And they're all that end like that. That just says WS both sides. Oh my god, guys, look at that. Wow. 1867. Okay, that's going to give us some indication. To know that this is underwater is just phenomenal. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. I don't know why, but I feel like that would have been some sort of feature, like gargoyle or something. If you look at it, you know what I mean? It's very light. Wow, look at that. There's got to be a mark on here somewhere. Could that be a mark there? Oh Jesus, that weighs something. Yeah, I'm not moving that. How did I not see that before? Having a quick look online, and this here behind me that I've just been on with the date is actually the old church. So that one back up there that I saw must have been a house of some sort. I'm not sure when it was demolished, but a few years ago I've seen older photos, since it's been a reservoir, old photos of the church spire still standing, so the water's like surrounding it. Now that would have been amazing to kayak up to. Imagine, sort of, I think it was on this side here, so a big church spire, kayak up to that, fantastic. So here I found another section of land. This is like pathways. I wouldn't say this is a building itself. It's like sections of garden. So if you look here, was this a garden? And then if I step in here, this looks like very, very, either very cultivated land or very well trodden land. And if you look just there all the way around, is these little paths. I think it's just amazing to know that this would be underwater. I do wonder, being in the centre of the valley, probably at one of the lowest points, was this the site of the old manor house. So as you can see, look, path goes on that way, it also goes this way. Very, very interesting. I'm going to take a left here. I'm going to go down to the water because just over here we have what looks like another building. There's some metal gates. Very, very old metal gate. Wow, you wouldn't want to catch yourself on that underwater. Wow. What could this have been? It's very, very, very flat land, and as you saw, all them little pathways could have been fences, could have had animals in there. And then you've got this house here, this building that I'm stood by now. Potentially another one here, could have been rooms, doorways, and then there's a room here, a room here, a room there, a room there, and a room there. And this looks like a courtyard. So, gonna throw a wild guess out there. I think you should be able to see the rooms I'm on about. So they are separated. And then two more there. There's a couple of openings. Couple of big stone openings, and then yeah, I'm guessing courtyard here. So being away from the village, which is just back down the valley, I'm gonna say this is a farmhouse. I'm gonna say this is farmland. And then back just over there, you probably can see them two little posts there, and they would be posts coming in off the road down in here into the farm. This is definitely a farmhouse. Definitely a farmhouse. There's a big concrete structure here. There could have been a river here at all times. You know, I mean, we don't know. We can't rule out. Got a piece of melon or something. So yeah, we can't rule out that there wasn't always a river, and the river could have run alongside the church and down. So all they've done is just flooded it, and the river's gone from being a river to a reservoir. Whatever this thing is, it's submerged. We'll go check out this old bridge over here. I suppose it could be classed as a viaduct, carrying water across. Wind's starting to pick up now. Good job, I've already flown the drone. Is that crisp packets? Asda. Free range. Oh, it's a lid off a salad. So that's floating to the bottom of the water probably. It looks very old. So I reckon that building that we just been on would be submerged. Just about submerged. Not too far down. But that's only now. That's only now. This reservoir could go up to the roof of here. That's why it's so tall. And I bet at one time it probably did. There's all little bits of metal here, like sandbags and stuff. Big chunk of some big pipe here, look. There's a piece of an old Mini Cooper over there. That's just insane. Can you see? It's literally the back end of an old Mini. That's mental. What is that doing here? We've got to go try see it, haven't we? almost back towards where I started again now. I've got to go try and get to that mini. That's just insane. It's like somebody's dumped it off the road. I was not expecting to see a bit of a car here, to be honest with you. I can't believe the condition of it. That's just insane. Look at it. Huh. There's a steering wheel over there as well. Madness. The stuff people throw away. I can't get over that. Can't get over it. Here's a dam. A dam and a waterfall. Yeah, there was always going to be a river here. I think this river always was here. I mean, this dam would have been built before the place was flooded, no doubt, because this wouldn't be underwater otherwise. So this waterfall, for the best part, doesn't exist. It only exists right now when the water's low. Please tell me I haven't got to walk all the way back along there, because that was a fair journey I've just done. It's taken me about an hour to walk down there. Hopefully I can get over. It's not looking good at all. Okay, it looks like there's some sort of walkway here. Official or not, it's still a walkway. This is the way I'm going. Hopefully this takes me right back to the road or some way across the river. Oh, getting a bit tired now. I'm in desperate need for a coffee. I need some fuel for my car, so wherever I get fuel from, I'm going to get coffee from as well. Get myself home and having a breakfast, to be honest. Haven't had breakfast yet. Some structure here as well. Some wall here, if you see. And then there's a sign on the other side. And that sign probably says no trespassing. So how have I ended up in some property when there was no sign saying do not enter? Let's see what it says. Yeah, private property. How did I manage that? I've no idea. Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to drop a like down below, subscribe if you are new, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.